Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Son of Mogef. It's 2 Video Tuesday and I'm back playing Colony Survival. We've been at the Arctic for quite a while now actually, cleaning things up in preparation really for closing up this current series of Colony Survival. Not sure what I'm going to do once I'm done playing this through. I need to sort out the food issue in this colony first. Then I want to have a run around the other colonies and just make sure everything's still alright, because it seems to collapse in my absence. Which is, a thing that tends to happen when I build any type of colony. Those of you that have already watched my Becastled episode for today will know exactly what I'm talking about. But, I did let it run for a little while. We've still got an issue here with the good luxury meals. They're not getting made because there's no chicken meat. There's no chicken meat because there's no barley. I added a bunch of barley last week, but because the ratios in this game are absurd, I'm going to have to add more, I think. Yeah, each... it produces 2 chicken meat for 15 barley. Ouch! That's a painful ratio. I guess barley isn't particularly nutritious, so the chickens have to eat all of it. I don't know. I don't know how barley works. Shocking, I know. I guess I'm going to add a bunch more barley fields. I don't know how else I would sort out that situation. Other than to add barley fields. Like, it goes up, but then it crashes because the meat gets turned into mills and then it needs more meat, so it's a constant bottleneck of resources. I've got on my hotbar, I've also got flour and olive oil. I noticed these were behaving oddly, these amounts. Like, there's a lot now, but in the middle of the day, there's like 0, and then it goes back up at the end of the day. You can see like the amount is plummeting, which causes issues because then all the grinders start making flour, and then the olive oil runs out, and they're both needed to make the luxury meals as well. So it's all a bit iffy. The water is also a little bit odd. You can see, look, there's no buckets of water. Tons of buckets and no boiling water because they're using boiling water to constantly make meals. This actually is alright. This sorts itself out, believe it or not. It's a weird... It's very strange. Like, often when I've got no water, it's because I've got tons of boiling water. It's strange. I'll just... agree that you guys understand what I'm talking about. I'm really like having issues with words today, so I need to put more barley down. I think I'm just gonna add 4 there and 4 over there. I also have crates on my hotbar because I forgot those last week and got reminded. I knew I was going to forget and I did. So yeah, what am I doing? Oh, I'm putting barley down, aren't I? Hang on, I'm on the wrong tool again. I do this every time I play. Barley farmer, there we go. So if I put 4 on this side, this seems like a lot, but I have a lot of colonists and they're eating a lot of meals. And so I need a lot of chicken, which means I need a hell of a lot of barley. I'll put 4 over there. I'm going to put 4 over here, and then I guess I'm going to put the crates down, because if I don't do it now while I'm thinking about it, I'm not going to do it, like, at all. Do I have the beds for this? It does look like it. I had to look in the top left-hand corner there just to make sure. So let's go ahead and hire all these people. Okay, which means, yeah, I need to get crates. Oh god, I've really not been keeping up the crate situation, have I? Let's put these here and here and here. I have in the past contemplated putting a crate right in the middle of the farm, it gives you less resources, but also means the farmer doesn't have to walk as far. I'm not convinced it's worth it. Like, if I take... Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like, here is the middle. If I take this... I didn't actually mean to do that, but... that there, then the farmer only ever has to walk to here. He doesn't have to walk to a corner. Like, if he's farming here... do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think, unless the farmer is stood right here, I don't think having an empty spot there is actually worth it. Because in every other position that he can stand, he's close to a crate. Assuming, of course, I remember to put the darn crates down, which I very often don't, despite the fact my awesome people in the awesome comments section of awesomeness do constantly remind me. Mr. Anderson, he's the guy that always reminds me to put the crates down. I think even in the last episode I said, I'm sure I've forgotten something important, but I've forgotten what the thing is that I've forgotten, which actually makes sense despite the fact it's rambling nonsense from an idiot. And then, of course, yeah, I got my comment saying, yeah, you forgot the crates again. So I'm just going to pepper this place with crates. We've have come to the conclusion that the least amount of time spent walking equals the most amount of time spent farming. And farming is kind of an issue in this place. I don't feel like I've done it the same on this side as I did the other side. I don't feel like it's that way at all on the other side. I better just check here. Plenty of crates over here. I did a good job there. There's a few lacking on this side. Let's just catch it up. Oh, is it getting dark? Huh. Not only is it getting dark, I actually noticed this time. The horror. I put that in the wrong place. I kind of jumped when I did it as well. Why is this one here? That one doesn't need to be there. I do need one there. Yeah, it's definitely night time already. Damn. Okay, so they're all down. Definitely looks like all these ones are down. Let me pop my light on. Okay, yeah, anyway, I'm going to go do my zombie murder. I'll bring you guys back in the morning and we'll deal with, well, other problems. Yeah, that's the front. Okay, right, yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Okay, welcome back. I believe it's morning or thereabouts. It's been an interesting night, actually. I've actually been doing work. I do have this weird issue where my bullets keep going through the enemies, though. That's a little bit odd. I don't know if they actually are, or if they're just appearing to. But it does... Every now and again, when you shoot a zombie, it just... The bullet passes right through them, but they don't go down. It's kind of strange to see. You can see as well, like, there are a ton of bloody zombies here. So I'm just lending a hand to my guys. I don't think they actually need it. I mentioned last week that that very few of them make it, you know, through the nighttime period. But anyway, I've got other things I need to work on today. Let's put all the ammo back. I've got plenty, so it's not an issue. I do want to go and add a few more grinders because of the... Oh, I've got colony points as well to spend. Oh god, what am I going to spend my colony points on? I might just increase the banner safe zone, actually. That seems like a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Make the zombies take even longer to get to us. Let's go ahead and hippity-hoppity my way to the toppity. Because, you know, instead of using words, I'll just say that. Oh my god, I do have a lot of grinders here, actually, don't I? Oh, they are finished, according to that. And yet that guy was saying that he had finished his work. And yet there was only one flower. Yeah, I think I'm just going to add a couple more. And by a couple, I mean 4, not 2. Because I do counting good as well as words. Let's go ahead and do this. Boop. Like so. Hopefully that will alleviate the situation. Oh, I've suddenly got tons of barley. And no chicken meat. Do I need to add some chicken farmers? Or are they just catching up? I'm not sure. Here's the situation. Like, you add some barley farmers. That gives the chicken farmers the food they need for their chickens. Which then gives you the meat you need for your food. Which means you don't need as much meat. Which means you don't need as much barley. So you end up either having too many or too few. Although currently I've got no eggs. I think you also need eggs for the luxury meals, do you not? Oh god, what is it? One thing or another? Let's have a look. Chicken meat, cabbage, egg, bread, olives. Yeah, so they're making lots of chicken meat, but no eggs now. Oh my god. Let's go down to the chicken farm and have a look to see how I can mess that up. Oh, no, oh god, that's down into the pit. I nearly went down into the pit, so I don't want to go down there. It's dark and it's horrible. Chickens. Where in this goddamn mess of a place do I find chickens? You'd think it all being, you know, square and cordoned off and in nice little sections that I'd be able to know where everything was. I don't. Oh, so I can't actually add any more chickens? I did get a comment from someone that I also forgot about, saying that they set up their chicken farms the way that I set up my berry farms. I might just do that for the reasons now. Like, if I guess I've been using snow blocks because it's the Arctic, and I find it funny that people have to walk around big piles of snow to, you know, do their work. So if I put... No, I somehow managed to click the actual guy. If I do this and this, that guy should stand there and just constantly farm things, right? I mean, I should have been doing it this way the whole time, to be honest. But I've mentioned in the comments before, I'm a bit loath to do some actual testing because the devs are in the process of redesigning the entire crafting system in this game. Which I'm sure is going to come with significant changes to farming. I think it'd be a bit odd if they changed one and not the other. How am I going to do this? Let me... I guess I'll just keep it the same. Like, I'll just do this. It's weirder because these patches are smaller. You can make chicken farms much smaller than you can berry farms. The minimum area for these are 3 by 3, where the minimum area for a berry farm, I think, is 5 by 5. There we go, like that and like that. And again, he moved into my way, so I clicked him. It makes me jump when stuff like that happens. Like, I expect one window to pop up and some other completely different window pops up. Guess I'll do that like that. It's going to look really weird. But if they spend less time walking around and more time farming chickens... They're not really farming chicken. I guess they are farming chickens, aren't they? And I'm out of barley again, but I've got tons of meat and eggs, and the meals are starting to come in, so it's not too bad. I am going to have to give it time to balance, but The idea is that if they don't spend time walking around, then they spend more time farming. I could do the same here with the beekeepers, but I mean, I don't have a problem with how they're currently farming. Look, there's tons of candles, there's tons of wax tablets. I've got, what, beeswax, and although the raw beeswax is a little low, it's going to go up and down. I've got tons of beeswax, which is made from the raw beeswax, which is why I don't have any of this but lots of that. I also have no honey. What are you guys actually doing here? I guess they do have a lot to make. I might just rearrange this in the same way. I've got no like objective way of telling if it works better the other way, but they're all off to bed, aren't they? They're all off to bed. It's the second night, and I've just not noticed again. Sure, I guess I'll just try it. I'll leave my guards to do their work, and I'll do this, and I'll catch you guys up in the morning. Hello. I can tell it's morning. This time I can see the sun rising. I don't have my back to it. It's because the zombies have actually made me back up from my normal position. Normally I'm stood over there, and I'm all the way round here this time. You can see, I've actually got a lot of work to do here. There is a weird time in this morning period where the guards are out and they're killing zombies while the zombies are not spawning. The zombies stop spawning at dawn, but the guards don't go to bed until like midday, almost. So I believe this is gonna get caught up quite well. At least I'm hoping. There's a lot of damn zombies here. Be interested to see how many make it through the entire day. I can't, I'm like craning my head in real life to try and see around this like conga line of zombies. Because they're just, each time I kill one, I just have to back up from the one that's either on top of it or directly behind it. It's got, like that one. Jeez. Go away. Bad zombies. Stop piling up on top of each other. Oh. Well, I just want to clear these out a little bit before I start messing around with things. I did rearrange the chickens. It looks weird. It looks weird. I'm not sure I like it, but it's fine. I'm gonna deal with these guys. Oh my good god! There's even more than I thought there was. Just gonna clear these guys up a bit, and then we'll see how things are going. Oh god, that one nearly got me, I think. You see, I'm slowly going further and further back. I could just do that and not have to worry about it. I just find it more entertaining to do it this way. I am noticing that only these red-skinned zombies are making it through. I haven't seen any of the white or green ones. Oh, jeez, hi. Oh, Well, I guess I'm just going to leave those guys. The guards have actually gone to bed. So with my help, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. Made it through. Oh god, no, look, there's tons of them over there still. That's fine. They'll all get killed by the guards when they come out the next day. I'm not worried about it. Let's have a look. Lots of barley, lots of chicken, lots of eggs. That's awesome. Which means there's no excuse for my girls not to make these meals, despite the fact they've got no bloody boiling water. I guess the reason we haven't got any water is because they're turning it all into boiling water immediately. Again, this is a thing I'm going to have to wait to catch up. I could add more water gatherers and some more cooks, but that's just going to make the situation worse until they're caught up. There is this like statistic tree over here, and it's just like you're supposed to be able to look down here and go, oh yes, look, the amount of luxury meals has got is... I mean, can you see it? There's a bunch of lines all piled up on top of each other, like... last 24 days, the luxury meal count. Like, there's a white line in there somewhere. I don't know if you can make it look better, you know. Only include that thing, but hide all except that. Now, can I zoom into that line so I can see it going up and down, please? I guess it does help in some circumstances, but just, you know, I'm too dumb to use it properly. Let's have a look. I haven't quite got max colony points yet. Because I do need to get the upgrade for that. No, I need to get the colony point capacity upgrade. That's the one that I want, but... Let's run around here and have a look. I did an impression of a lighthouse there briefly, because I wasn't sure if my personal light was on or off. We got lots of this, not so much in the olive department, but again, it's because a lot of these meals are being made. And now I have lots. Lots of honey, lots of flax, lots of wolfsbane and the other ones. Lots of this coming in. I don't know if the changes... Oh, hang on a minute. I don't know if the changes I made actually were a good change, if it's increased efficiency, because I can't measure it effectively. What I would normally do, and I did a video on testing the berry farms, where I would try a different type of farming. Like, I would have... I mean, go and watch the video. It's not difficult to find. It's in one of the colony survival playlists. And it's about efficient berry farming. But, like, to do that process again for the chickens and the bees and the bananas and the... What's that other thing that I can never say? The Casanova? The Casanova. The Casanova plant. Yeah, that's what it is. And then there's the, you know, the coffee and the silk and, you know, repeating the process over and over is quite a daunting prospect. I could just assume because it works for berries, it works for everything, but it might make other crops worse, depending on how the crops function. Which I also don't know. And again, testing it at this point is a little bit redundant because the devs are going to change everything. So I don't know about everything, but things are going to change. I mean, apparently they're getting rid of a lot of the redundant steps in crafting. You've heard me complain multiple times about the cotton farming. Like, you have a cotton farm, which gives you raw cotton. The raw cotton gets changed into cotton thread. The cotton thread then gets changed into cotton, and then somebody makes the cotton into cotton towels. It seems like a lot of redundant steps in the middle. Why can't you just convert the raw cotton into cotton, and then make things from the cotton? Why do you need that middle step of having cotton thread? Apparently the devs are getting rid of a lot of that extra stuff, but compensating for it with things like tools. A person will craft things slower if they're using poor quality tools, which means you've got to add extra colonies to craft tools, and you'll probably need more miners to mine the resources for those tools. So it's going to be different, but the same. It's going to be slower and less complicated, I guess, is my way of saying that. Anyway, yeah, that's this week's episode of Colony Survival. I feel like I spent all that day just running round in circles talking nonsense, so I'll try not to do that now. I'll just say that I'm Son of Mogef. It's 2 Video Tuesday. This is Colony Survival. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already done that. Come back tomorrow for Thrive. Thrive is a thing that I still have ongoing with my beast that doesn't live very well. It eats a lot of iron and still dies, which kind of makes sense. Well, like if a human ate iron, I'm not going to ramble about it. I'm just going to come back for that tomorrow, and then Thursday I'll be doing more Diablo 2 Resurrected if the servers will let me. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you soon. No rambling. No rambling, son of Mogeth. Just end the bloody video. Jesus.